Hola. So I'm back here with another mindful movement, this one specifically as a form of medicina and to come back into our bodies. Specifically for those who are feeling a sense of overwhelm, feeling anything that you could be feeling mad, sad, overwhelmed, angry, rage, grief, all the things that we may be feeling as we are witnessing what is happening in LA and beyond. And let me be clear when I say that I stand with the immigrant community 100% as a practitioner of ancestral medicine and as a descendant of immigrants. I stand with them firmly. And I offer this medicina for all of those who are impacted by all of what is happening. And may this be a practice to bring you back into your body, for you to be able to hold space for yourself to feel what you're feeling, whether it's pre-protest, post-protest, or if you are unable to make it to a protest, if you're feeling a lot of things in your body, as you're watching things on your screen, as you're sharing resources, as you are doing what you were able to do, may this be a practice for you to come back into your body and give to yourself so that we can continue to rise up and to support one another, because in this movement, we support one another 100%. So may we all find what we need and what we can do to continue to support this movement today and forever. So, first and foremost, it's important to come back into your breath. And throughout this video series or this video, I'm going to have moments of pause in this, just so you can continue the exercises and you can follow along with me, or you can go at your own pace and maybe pause the video, however works best for you. So first, we're just going to come back into our breath. A lot of times when we're overwhelmed, and I speak from a place of experience, sometimes we forget to come back into our breath and to feel our breath in our bodies. So that's what we're going to do first. So you can close down your eyes if you want to. You don't have to. You can even just bring your gaze down if that feels better. Whatever feels best for you. One hand on your heart to feel your heartbeat. You can cross it over and have it be that hand, or it can be the same side, whatever feels best for you. And one hand on your panza, on your belly button. So here, we're going to take some big deep breaths. And maybe before you start taking big deep breaths, you can just observe where your breath is at this moment. Is it shallow? Can you feel it? Is it hard to track? Is it deep? Are your exhales short? Are your inhales short? Just observe your breath for a moment and just observe before you start bringing in those big deep breaths. And whenever you're ready, you can start bringing that breath in and out, whatever account works best for you. Feeling your stomach expand as you bring air in and deflate as you exhale. Maybe if you want to, you can bring in some movement as you inhale, opening up your chest, and exhale as your stomach deflates. Maybe let your shoulders come forward. Same thing again, inhale. Let that stomach expand. Let those shoulders roll down and back. Let your chest open up. And exhale, opposite. Stomach deflates, chest comes in. And as you continue this, I would also like to remind you all to meet yourself where you're at in this movement practice here today, in this mindful movement, to go as gentle or as fierce as you need it to be, always taking care of what your needs are and meeting yourself where you're at. I will offer a few different styles of this to where you want to remain seated, or you can also get up and move if you are needing something a little bit more dynamic to move more energy, or if you just want to come back into your energy, whatever feels best for you. We are all going to have different needs. So Come back into that breath again. Let's do 2 more full breaths. Inhaling again. And exhaling. And then allowing your breath to come back to a normal cadence, a normal rhythm. Bringing your hands onto your legs. And maybe just giving yourself a little bit of movement here, feeling how your shoulders are feeling how your elbows are feeling, how your wrists are feeling. Is there coldness in your extremities, in your hands? Is this bringing warmth to those places? What do you feel? What do your hands feel? What do your legs feel? Elbows, forearms, upper arms, shoulders. Move as your body feels good to move. And again, this can be as big or as gentle as you need it to be. You can even squeeze those shoulder blades back if that's available to you. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. And when you come forward, you can also separate those shoulder blades to make it a little bit more. You can go faster and kind of, if that feels good for you. Or you can keep it slow. All right. Let's bring it back up into our shoulders. And let's do some shoulder rolls down and back. So creating space from our ear to our shoulder. Sometimes we end up like this. So we are going to start up like that, and then we're going to drop them down. Bring that chest nice and high. Remember to keep your chest up. Take up space. Use your voice. Connecting in with your breath throughout all of this. Feeling your shoulders move. Staying with your body, staying with your breath as you do this. Other direction, we're going forward. Separating those shoulder blades with every movement. Good. Now, let's come into our neck. And I'm just going to show you a little bit of a neck stretch to help with some tension that we hold in our neck. So again, listen to your body. If there's any pain, don't do it. Find a way to modify it. Don't go the full range of motion. Listen to your body. So we're going to bring our chin down to our chest. You're going to come over to one shoulder, and you're going to look over that shoulder in whatever way your flexibility allows you to. And as you're doing so, you're going to feel these muscles here in your neck stretch a little bit. And just kind of feel that. Allow the shoulder to drop down. And allow your head to kind of move back slowly. Dropping your shoulders down as you do so. Moving to the other side. Again, feeling those muscles in your neck stretch. Feeling that kind of release. Again, not letting those shoulders come up to your ears too much. As you're looking down over that shoulder, you're going to bring your head back. And you can repeat that as many times as you want to going that same direction. Keeping it slow. Keeping it full of your breath. Feeling your shoulders. Don't let them come up too tight. Allowing them to come back down. And now we're going to go the other direction. So chin is going to come down. You're going to look over to that shoulder again. You're going to feel those muscles in your neck stretch out. This should not be painful. You're just going to come all the way over, look over your shoulder, feeling that stretch, keeping those shoulders away from your ears, and coming back and down and around. Doing that again if you want to, if it feels good. Do that as many times as you need to. Coming back into your breath. And now we're going to add a little bit more dynamic movement if you want to. We're going to start in this from the seated position. Now, again, this can be done in a little bit more of a dynamic fashion, or it can be done simply staying seated. Meet yourself where you're at, know what your needs are, and it can always change during your movement. So in this position, if you want to stay seated, all I want you to do is kick your feet out. Sometimes, as you can hear with my knees, they hold a lot of tension too. And even too, as you're doing it, you can't see, but do some nice ankle rotations as well, kind of getting that full rotation like we did with our neck. Do that with your ankle. And just coming down, in, up, and around the other direction. Just so with your ankle, I'm going to try to do it while my leg's out, but you're going to come down, you're going to point it, other side, and up. And you're just going to keep going in that direction with your foot, and then switch to the other side. You can even do a little bit of point and flex with your foot if you want to. Same on the other leg, point and flex. Now, if you do want to make this a little bit more dynamic, you can keep doing that with the extension, the knee extension, with the ankle rolls, point and flex. You can continue doing that for as many times as you want to. And if not, if you want to move to something a little bit more, because you do have a little bit more energy that's kind of coming to the surface and you want to move, totally get you. We're going to stand up. So with that, we can start with just squats. So coming down onto that couch, onto that chair, and coming up. Grounding into the floor. Really thinking, pushing your feet into the floor. If you want to get a little hop at the top, squeeze those glutes at the top. Get a little warmth going into those legs. And then let's start marching. Let's do a little bit of marching and tapping with your feet, if that feels good for you. Also shaking out your knees. You can move this all the way up. So, and if you are still sitting, you can still do this to where you're moving one extremity at a time. And then when you come up to your hips, moving in a way that feels good with your hips, you can move them in circles if you want to, both directions. And again, if you're seated and doing this, you can always go side to side, shifting your weight from one leg to the other leg to still get some movement in your hips. Now let's move into our torso. So we can do some twists. This can also be done seated, twisting from side to side. Now we can do a little bit of extension and flexion of our trunk and our spine. So that's just coming forward and back up. This can also be done seated. If you're here, spread your legs out, bring yourself down, right back up. So this can also be done in a way to really allow that emotion to come out, really allow that feeling to be felt. If you're holding in anything, any sort of excitement or any emotion really that is like needs to be let out, this is a great way to do it. And how I would suggest you doing it, again, if it's safe, if it's available for you, either seated or standing, is to come up and then you can start moving in a way that you're just extending and flexing your back, taking care of your spine. Do what feels best for you and hinging those legs back if you want, if you can. Same thing, seated, coming down and coming up. So our hips are coming back. And every time you come down or up, you can always making sure you're bending those legs, pushing those hips back as you were doing so. Taking care of that spine. Doing this as dynamic or as slow as you want to go. And from there, I'll keep standing up. For everybody who, I will explain the seated ones as well, but I'm going to keep standing up. So after you're doing that, I'm sure you're feeling a lot of movement. And continue to breathe, to continue to come back to that breath. Let's move into our shoulders. And just allow those feelings to come up. If it is safe to do so, coming back to your breath. This can also be done outside. I like to do these things outside. I think it's really nice. Stomping your feet. Let's kind of bring a little bit more stillness back into the body. Standing nice and tall. Full feet on the floor, big toe, little toe, and heel. If you can feel your entire foot on the floor, even better. Your heart rate might be up right now, and that's okay. Let's come back to our breath. Just kind of feeling where it's at. No need to control it. Just be with your breath, feeling where it's at, feeling those emotions, being with those emotions. I struggle with that also, so I say that, reminding myself as well, being with those emotions, feeling those things, allowing those feelings to be felt and witnessed when it is safe to do so. And in doing so, you honor yourself and you keep yourself ready and taken care of so that we can continue to do this. And just to wrap everything up, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, offer what you can, stand up in ways that you can, and may we always remember that we take care of one another, and that immigrants aren't going anywhere. They're here to stay. Sending you all mucho amor. I hope this was helpful, and if you'd like to see anything else or need help with any other sort of movement or want me to do a video on that, please feel free to comment below and I will do what I can. Make sure to take care of yourselves, take care of your hearts, take care of your bodies, take care of your spirit, take care of your mind. It's all important. Every single day, regardless of what's going on, it's always important, and you are important.